Welcome back, everyone, to Missions 101, where today we are going to begin the fifth set of missions out of 10. So we're reaching the halfway point in that. As usual, there will be 4 episodes for this particular set of missions. First, of course, we need to grab our daily. And since we are still within the bounds of that, and we need to get, I think, 3 more dailies in order to finish out the weekly. Let's first begin with Hori. The Bloody Ritual. My scouts have returned from Shakalatrad. The Agrim have performed some ritual at the old dwarf watchpost. This can't stand. We must return to Shakalatrad and put a stop to their fell practices. Well, let's go and deal with them. Let's see what our twist is. Upon the ruins of Shakalatrad in the Elder Slades, an Agmer ritual has taken place, defiling the old watchtower. Your mission is to destroy the Agmer ritual at Shakalatrad. Sacrificial, low-health monsters in this mission will attempt to end their own life to damage and apply a fear effect. And since we were fighting Bloodwaters here, that's going to be a real fun one. We have arrived for the Bloody Ritual. Let us make sure all the graphics pop in first and that we get our red dots so that I don't run in and find myself attacked by a bunch of mobs. Ah, there it is. They all just come in all together. So we got these Bloodwaters here to worry about. And the usual thing about Dread here. Fortunately for situations like this, I do have the glass of Aglarol, so I don't have to spend a... Ooh, what are those crazy things called? Tokens, yes, those tokens that you... Hope tokens, I guess is a good way of putting it. That was... Okay, good. That wasn't too close to it, because there are 2 up there that we'll also have to take care of at some point. But I'd rather take care of 2 of them rather than having to take care of 3 of them at once. Oh, I managed to stop it. How about that? Occasionally I managed to time it right. Now, let's see. I don't want to hit the obelisk. I want to hit the Bloodwaters. That way I don't have to be worrying about the Bloodwaters. Because I think once you hit the obelisk, it starts a timer that can, every once in a while, spit out another Bloodwater. So the last thing you want while you're fighting Bloodwaters is to... Alright, well, I could... That one I can allow to go underground. Because I don't need to fight them both at the same time, right? There you go. That's one of the tricks there is knowing when to take advantage of their tendency to dive underground. Oh! When they got off the Curse of the Fallen, this is what happens if they perform the sacrifice successfully. Is you've got those crazy hands coming out of the ground to slow you down. I didn't do a full read of exactly all that happens on that, but now let's take care of the obelisk. Are you ready to go down? There you go. That's 1 obelisk down. Now we've got 1 more to go because that was 1 of 2. And the other one is, right there. We do have a couple of these that dark water just hangs out over there. So I probably don't have to worry about that one. It's this one that I'm worried about. Actually, I don't think he's close enough to those to summon their attention. So I'm not going to worry about it. So I'll just add some bleeds to him so that it could go through the This is what you get when you fight a warden type situation. And there he goes. I think he's going down now. All right, good. Now I could bring out the other two. Once again, I said don't hit the obelisk at this point because you don't want to be having the obelisk start its timer saying, all right, let's start summoning more rich. That happened to me one time when I accidentally hit the obelisk. Is that I wound up having to worry about that. Now, with this one, and start bleeding this one dry. Yes, I do have to worry about the healing. So this one can be... Oh, that's right. It didn't die because it ran out of health. It died. Here, actually, we can have a look at this now. 8,000 shadow damage every 3 seconds. And I can't do that. So at least there is the ability to use your cure skill. Oh, I guess you can't ambush an obelisk? Oh, well. Or actually, it looks like you could ambush it, just doesn't do anything special to it. Or it has a very, very high resistance to that. I guess it is hard to stun an obelisk. Or it just does a little extra damage, it doesn't do the stun with it. I guess that's fair enough. After all, it is a bit of an inanimate object. And it looks like I finished that one over there. So let's pick up the chest. Yeah, this is a relatively fast one. And great work. With the ritual stopped, let us return and report your success. Let's go. We're back! Well done! With the Angmrim ritual disrupted, the tower may once again be a watchpost for the dwarves. If we're to keep the road to Gunabad clear, Shakal Atrad must remain under our protection. Yes? And what else do you need me to do? Yes, your efforts that we all have provided takes a strain on our provisions. Oh, the effort, yes. I worry that our stores will be empty soon. We must head to the wilds of Mist Hollow and hunt the beasts for their meat. Right, okay. Let's do some game hunting then. Meat is needed to feed those of the war efforts. Your mission is to go to the wilds and gather some meat. And looks like we have some raging. What am I going to run into? Raging goats or something like that? Let's go and find out. For now, we are in the hunting grounds. And we'll find some game to hunt. So I think I will at least see some red dots when it all pops in. Ooh, oh yeah, there it is. Yes, we are hunting cat. It gives a whole new meaning to cat. A whole new meaning to cat food, doesn't it? Let's not do this with the ripped throat. It's hard to talk when you have a ripped throat. Just saying. So I have to collect 12 of these meats from cat. And yes, and the only animal I've seen in this mission are these undoing hunters. I mean, I would have thought that they would have had us hunting something like aurochs or something of that sort. No, no aurochs, no goats, no deer. We are hunting cats. So we have to do that. I guess it also helps to thin the number of cats that are in the area. I guess we'll just have to figure it out at some point. But we have quite a number of them up in that direction, so I guess that's where I'll head. The tricky thing is being able to get back afterwards. This is one of those where I could sometimes get lost. It's not necessarily getting lost, it's... Now, where did I start? Which is inevitable, I think, in this particular one, because it is in a bit of an open area. well, open might be a poor word since we have all this brush around here. But it's not like it's in a building type area where you could easily identify where certain areas are. No, this is a case that unless you are an ent, you're probably going to have trouble telling one tree from another. I mean, an ent, I'm sure it'll greet every single one of these bushes as old friends or something. Well, let's see. I am done with that little section. Actually, that seems to be a little side area. I think that's a side area I haven't done too often. Usually I think I just go down in this way. So I might have a shorter trip back if I do this right, assuming I don't go back up into that little area where it was before. But now, we seem to have all these little branches, and X, I guess X marks the spot, as you can say. I just have to remember to go north at the end. Because I think north is the proper direction to go. So if I remember that for a change, I might be able to get back to the proper place. Because this is one of those that you're killing a certain number of mobs. Now, fortunately, there are no deeds relating to this, so there's absolutely no need to try to kill additional cats after it runs out. So you're not going to have to worry about that little thing. Oh, the only thing I have to worry about are these saber teeth that are just about trying to rip my throat. Yeah, something like that. Now, let's see, I need 2 more. I think they'll be out this. Yeah, in fact, I see 2 more dots right on the. And there is one of the cats. Let's deal with that. Shh. We'll go in here with cat-like treads, so to speak. Amazing how the first thing they do is rip out my throat, and how I'm able to continue to fight after getting a ripped throat. That's actually really what I call impressive. Is you have this thing called ripped throat. I'm not too sure which is more, how they're able to so readily rip out the throat of somebody, or how, let's see, which is more impressive, that they could rip out your throat so readily, or that you can survive it. Now, let's see if I can get back to the proper area. I think it's the one slightly to the west, because I noticed that there was a branch with 2 norths going up there. See if I can find it, but this is a pretty long way back. At least if I do get completely lost, there A is the automatic return, and B, if you don't care about this crazy chest, and then you could just leave instance. Hello. Great work, Pineleaf. Let's return and report on your success. Yeah, let's go. We're back. Well done! With these meats, we'll be able to prevail and not starve. Alright. Now, normally this would be the end of the... Ooh, I need to... Ooh, I need to spend some motes because I noticed that I'm at currency cap there. Alright, I didn't notice that. But we do have glowing here to speak to since I've got a little extra time today.
You have shown your worth to our cause. I grant you the rank of Faberol of the Gabila Ka.
Faberol is the highest rank I'm able to give you as your commander. Thank you for all that you have done. Your efforts have significantly weakened the orc forces, but we will not have won this war until Gorgar the Ruthless himself lies dead. You may be aware that Alzma has a certain talents that will aid us in this endeavor. Report to her at once. Alright. And what do your talents want us to do today, Alzma?
There you are! The time to cut the head off this snake has finally come!
Yes, the prince has given me permission to plan the assassination of our nemesis, Gorgar the Ruthless. Without the son of Bolg, the orcs and their allies will quickly fall to infighting as they try to determine who next gets to be in charge. During the chaos, we can easily mop them up and take our prize, Gundabad. But first, we need to find him. We will infiltrate the tower outside of Gundabad's main gates. We believe that this is where they plan their troop deployments. If Gorgar intends to leave the mountains for any reason, they will deploy a number of guards to keep him safe, and he will leave at some point. If orcs are to be kept in line, they need to be the chieftain of the flesh from time to time. See the chieftain, yes. I bet if we swoop in around this tower, we will learn where and when Gorgar will next appear. Let me know when you're ready to head out. And what's the twist in this one? Oh, a Lieutenant of Gorgar, of course. Yes, let's go and find Gorgar. We're now ready to face the marked target. Right, Ozma?
We made it in unseen. We should keep it that way.
We are here to learn where Gorgar is headed next, and if he gets wind of us learning that information, he might change his plans. Stay close to me, and if we're seen, you must prevent the orcs from sounding the alarm. So we need to follow Ozma through the tower and not to allow orcs to summon the alarm, of course. Alright. Stay close. So let's be ready to prevent the orcs from sounding any alarm that they may wish to give. One orc down. Many more to go, probably. Ooh.
Intruders!
Oh yeah, these are the ones. Alright. Boy. Oh boy, that's a lot tougher on at level cap to keep them from sounding that alarm. I had no trouble killing them at... Oh, no, no, no. Okay. The other thing is predicting where she's going to go, because obviously I was expecting her to go the other way. But which way are you going? Yeah, see? She seems to go the opposite way that I'm guessing that would be logical for her to go. Which is unfortunate, because that means that... Let's take care of the cowardly... It's the cowardly orcs that we had to stop. Okay, because obviously, I'm pretty sure you'll fail the instance if he's allowed to sound that alarm. And I think I usually had them so that they don't even reach that alarm call when I was doing it at level 20. So at level 130, yeah, it's close. Let's see. Oh, actually, if I can... No! Oh, okay, I did manage to get that ambush off. For a moment there, I thought that Ozma kept me from finishing that alarm in there. There you go. I wonder if it's possible to do this without Ozma in the way and just clear out everything first. Right?
You're moving out tomorrow. I need loyal guards to go south with Gorgar.
Gorgar's leaving Ubarkmok? Why?
Heading to Goblin Town. Emissaries keep failing or getting killed off. He's gonna take control himself.
Sounds good to me. I bet I'll get to knock some goblin heads together.
All right.
Come on, Gokug. I have a report from... Wait, who's that hiding back there?
Dwarf spies! Kill them!
Time for a fight!
Yeah, I guess it is time for a fight. Yeah, and he's one I definitely didn't want him to get that off. Ah! Now let's take care of this guy. Oh, 2 signatures. And both of... And I know this Gundabad captain has a heal skill, so I think I better kill him first. Right? Well, ha ha ha! Your friend died just in time. Good. He's big. I know. Hobbit, what do you expect? Ah, there you go.
Well, we learned what we needed to know, but this won't do. That one was important, and his death will be suspicious. I have an idea.
An idea? Yes, if we stage this as a conflict between those 2 orcs, no one will ever know that we were here. But we'll need some props. See if you could find any way of that foul grog that they drink. We can make this look like a tragic drinking accident, yes!
I'll arrange these bodies if you find me some props.
Alright, fine. Find some black brew to allow them to have. Any more of it around here? Yeah, there is some here. Looks like I'm going to have to go downstairs to get the rest, based on what I've seen so far. Whoopsie daisy. Yep, there's one right here. How many of these do I need? Alright. And at least now I can easily ambush any cowardly orcs before they can sound the alarm. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Let me ambush this one. And if I'm lucky, he'll be dead before he could...
We're under attack!
I'm not too sure if the... Yeah, they still have the rule that we shouldn't allow them to sound the... I guess if they sound the alarm, people outside of this tower will know that we're here, and it's probably not a good idea. Especially when you're trying to stage a little altercation here. And then it looks like they all got drunk and killed each other. Looks like we're going to have to make it look like somebody stole their drinks also. Well, that's always a thing. There you go. Here are the last 2 black brews. That and that. Plenty in order to have our ruse. So back up to Ozma, who is going to stage an accident, apparently.
Did you find some of that swill? Ugh, I can smell it from here. Hand it over.
Right. Well, this will have to do. Whatever fool finds these 2 will report that they got into a brawl after drinking too much. It happens all the time amongst orcs. We have the information we need, so let's return to command. Right. Oh, oh well, here is the final staged version of what she did. Oh, and I guess I should get the box.
Well done. Let us return to Anakurfu.
Yeah, let's go. We're back.
We know now where Gorga is heading next. Goblin Town.
I'll prepare a plan of attack and have the scouts watch the Goblin Gate. When he arrives, we will strike. I'm sure we will. What do you say about that, Glowing?
When I next call upon you, it will be to enter Goblin Town with Ozma and defeat Gorga the Ruthless.
Yes, and I'm sure that goes well. And anyone who ever seen episode 7 knows exactly how well that one went. But that's it for the first two of the missions relating to this particular set, as well as the latest ones I needed to do for the rep. So let's return next time where we're going to do another pair from the 5th set. Good day.